They want you to react. That's the game. Push your buttons, trigger your ego, and watch you fall out of control. The moment you explode, they win. The moment you explain, they control the frame. But the Stoics, they observed. They saw the storm coming and stood still. No reaction, just presence. Because real power isn't in the comeback. It's in the silence that follows the chaos. In a world addicted to outrage, staying calm is rebellion. It's not that you don't feel, it's that you don't flinch. You hold the line. While others argue, shout, post, complain, you observe. Quiet, collected, unmoved. And in that silence, you think. You see angles others miss. You control not just yourself, but the room. That's the Stoic advantage. They win in silence. No drama, no noise, just clarity. And it starts with one choice. Don't react. Reactivity is weakness disguised as passion. The Stoics understood this. They knew the moment you let your emotions lead, you've already lost. Because when someone can make you angry, they own you. When they can pull you into their chaos, they've won. That's why the strongest man in the room is the one who doesn't flinch, no matter how loud the noise gets. You think silence is passive? It's not. It's strategic. It's where patience sharpens, where ego dies, where thought takes shape. Every time you resist the urge to clap back, to explain yourself, to prove your point, you reclaim your energy. And in that quiet space, you grow dangerous. Not loud, not flashy, just precise, calculated, intentional. The Stoic doesn't react to the world. He studies it, and then, when the time is right, he moves with force, controlled, quiet, unstoppable. They'll call you cold, emotionless, arrogant. They'll say you don't care. Let them. Because while they waste energy reacting to every insult, every look, every slight, you conserve yours. You build power in the silence. You become the man who doesn't need to be understood to be effective. And that terrifies people who depend on attention for validation. The Stoics weren't heartless. They felt deeply, but refused to be ruled by what they felt. That's the difference. They acted on principle, not impulse. And while others chased validation, the Stoic chased virtue. In every conflict he asked, is this worth my peace? Is this reaction worthy of who I'm trying to become? Most times the answer was no. So he said nothing. And by saying nothing, he said everything. Silence wasn't his retreat. It was his weapon. When you don't react, you force the world to reveal itself. You let people show who they really are. And more importantly, you give yourself space to choose your next move. That space is everything. It's the difference between a man who is owned by his emotions and one who owns himself. And in that space, something powerful happens. Clarity replaces chaos. You begin to see that most of what angers you, distracts you, pulls you out of character, doesn't deserve a single second of your energy. The insults aren't personal. The disrespect isn't your problem. The noise is just that, noise. And the Stoic doesn't dance to chaos. He stays still. He listens. He calculates. And when he moves, it's with purpose, not permission. That's the kind of man you become when silence becomes your strategy. Not reactive, not volatile, but precise, deadly calm, relentlessly focused. Most people react because silence feels unbearable. They fear being misunderstood, unseen, or thought weak. But here's the truth. The strongest man says nothing and still commands the room. His presence speaks. His discipline radiates. While others rush to prove their worth, he proves nothing because he doesn't need to. He knows who he is, and that's all the strength he needs. The Stoic wins not by overpowering, but by outlasting. His silence isn't absence, it's control. The kind that makes noise seem foolish, the kind that makes others question themselves. And this is why silence is power. It's mysterious, it's unsettling. It forces others to confront themselves while you remain untouchable. Most men want to be loud, but the Stoic knows the quieter you are, the sharper your words become when you choose to speak. And often, you don't need to. Your restraint says everything. If you truly want control, master this. Let them talk, let them provoke, let them assume. You stay still. Because nothing disrupts chaos more than composure. You don't need to win every argument. You don't need to respond to every jab. Your power is in what you choose not to say. That restraint builds something deeper: discipline, self-trust, and a mind that can't be shaken by noise. So next time they push, pause. Don't explain. Don't react. Let your silence echo louder than their words. That's how the Stoic wins. Not through force, but through focus. Not by being louder, but by being unmovable. This isn't just a video. It's your reminder. Your silence is your edge. And if that resonates with you, then this channel is your space. Subscribe. Come back when the world gets loud again. We'll be here, quiet, focused, and ready.